Okay. Okay. Hi guys. Okay. Testing my mic. I hope my mic is okay. You see the system, the microphone is okay. I hope you guys can hear my voice. Okay. So if you guys cannot hear my voice, comment in the chat so that I can aware for it. Okay. Okay, now it's already 8 o'clock. Okay, so we will start now. So good evening everyone. So all of you, I think it's SPM 2025, right? And will enter from 6 next week, right? Next Monday. So yeah, I hope you guys already have the ada persiapan lah untuk excited tak? Excited tak untuk masuk tingkatan 6? So you will be starting to the new journey lah for you guys. So this video, this live, I will explain about what you will learn and what you need to focus in Stpm biology in briefly lah. So before that, I need to introduce myself first. So my name is LEE ZHI XUAN. So if you guys got active in Telegram, mostly active in Telegram, if you got see the group in Telegram, one of the big group in community Stpm, or in Chinese is the Huayu Qun Stpm 2027. I am one of the admin of them lah, and also I am the graduated from the UTM, Universiti Teknologi Malaysia, taken degree Industrial Biology, BCGPA 3.84 lah. So I am also the senior STPM 2020. So already graduated 6 year lah. Right, so you guys already becoming batch 2027. So already 7 years lah. Next year is already 7 years in STPM lah. So I already focus on the STPM journey out of 7 years like that lah. So first of all, I need to, for those who are not joining my Telegram channel yet, you can join my Telegram channel, because most of the information about the biology, including the reference book, past year question, and the syllabus as well, can be found in my channel, in my Telegram channel. So after that, you will see in your screen, you can see your left hand side at the bottom. You got see the QR code lah. That one is similar to the slide one. You can scan there and then join my Telegram channel. Okay. Next. So when you want to enter STPM from 6 starting next week, you need to choose package. You need to choose the package. We is choosing the class lah. So all of you are science stream. So in science stream, your package normally only have 2. Majority 99% of the school will have only 2 science package. Either is choosing biology or physics. Pengajian chemistry and maths, you are compulsory to take it. You have no choice. You tak suka, you must take it. The choice that you can choose is either biology or physics. Of course, there are some minor school that allow you to take 5 subjects. They take all biology and physics as well. They take 5 subjects, but that kind of school is very rare. Majority is this package. So for today, we will only explain about biology lah. Other subject I will not ask lah. I will not touch it. But if you have any question, you can ask it. Because previously I'm also in this package as well. Okay. So if you guys notice that starting STPM 2026, which is your senior, which is the previous year lah. The previous year that entering STPM, that entering from 6, their syllabus is already changed. They were the first batch and you are the second batch. So all the syllabus are changed. Not only biology, all the subject as well. So where you can get the syllabus? You can get the syllabus either through my Telegram channel, or you can Google Majlis Peperiksaan Malaysia, MPM. This lah, Majlis Peperiksaan Malaysia. You go to there and then enter their website. At there, you go to the sukatan pelajaran yang dimurnikan. They will list out all the subjects in STPM based on new syllabus. So you guys, the front page is like that lah. All the front page is like that lah. All the subject front page is green color one. Just the contents are different only. Biology is like that lah. So the code for biology is 964. So this is the syllabus. This is very, very important, because all the course structure inside this book, this will come out in examination. So this is very important. So you need to master the syllabus very well. You must memorize. I can say you must memorize it. Okay. So in general, biology in STPM, there are 18 chapters. So we know that STPM, not like SPM, right? STPM have 3 semesters. In layman term, is that you have 3 big exams. In SPM, you are like 2 years, right? From 4, from 5, from 4 and from 5, 2 years. After 2 years, then directly go through the SPM. This is SPM. Sekaligus hantam buat satu kali peperiksaan, then that's all. But in STPM, there are 3 semester. There are 3 semester, meaning you have 3 big exam, like similar like SPM. So semester 1 is that semester you will enter next week. When you go to the school, then you are in semester 1, the first semester. Of course, semester 2 and semester 3. So semester 1, the theme that you learn is about molecules of life and metabolism. Semester 2 is physiology, and finally is biodiversity, ecology, and genetics. So this is the chapter that you will learn. So when you see the semester 1 chapter, you first imagine, you see this chapter, you think that all this chapter actually you already learned in SPM. Like all this chapter, molecule of life, structure of cell, all these actually you already learned in SPM. Right? But the difference is that in STPM you will learn more deep. Even whatever kind of topic in STPM, you will learn more deeper. Even though that topic is very easy. Of course, especially in this chapter, structure of cell and organelles, right? Mitochondria, chloroplast, cytoskeleton, cytoplasm, all that you already learn in SPM, or you should know that. But in SPM, you will burn more deeper. So there are 7 chapters in this semester, in semester 1. So actually, chapter 2 is new added. Previously is coming from the semester 3. There was previously from semester 3 1, but for now MPM transfer it to the semester 1. So you early learn about that lah. So this is not new knowledge. You should also learn it in old syllabus, but then you just early then learn that. So in semester 2, there are also 7 chapters as well. So you see this all chapter, also the topic, chapter name, you also already know that you also learn in SPM as well. All that topic. Okay, final chapter is semester is only have 4 semester. Although it looks like very little, only 4 semester, 4 chapters only, but the topic, the content in this semester is very long. For each chapter is very long. So you don't say that semester 3 is very relaxed or you can relax. No, you cannot relax. Although you see only got 4 chapters, but actually it's also very long. All the topic that you have very long subtopic that you need to learn. Okay, so this is a old syllabus. So why I still mention about old syllabus, because this new syllabus you only just second year, right? So majority in the internet or even your school teachers as well, the resources are old syllabus one. New syllabus resources is for now is still limited, because second year only, right? So majority of the resources are still in old syllabus. So in semester 1 still similar. So semester 1, semester 2 are similar. Just that semester 1 they add on the second chapter only. But that one is also not new one. It is actually coming from the semester 3. So where is it come from? It is coming from the inheritance and genetic control. And in semester 3, there are bigger difference. Gene technology, don't think that it is already cancer. No, it is not cancer, but it is already combined into chapter 17, inheritance and genetic control. The totally cancer chapter is this chapter, the last chapter, biotechnology. So if you got bought your senior books, linear reference book, this chapter you can totally ignore it. You will not, that this kind topic that will never come out in the examination at all. But others, yes, they still come out. And even there are some extra topic that will be added into the syllabus. Later we will see it. And this is for the matriculasi, just comparison lah. Yeah, but actually 99% are similar. Just that the difference is that matriculation got learned about cell division. But in STPM we already cancel out. We don't done this cell division. Cell division is mitosis, meiosis lah. That also you already learn in SPM, but matriculation still learn it. A level as well, 99% of the content is still similar as STPM. The difference is the cell division as well lah, this chapter. They also learn it, but in STPM we not learn lah. Okay. Okay. So next we will go to the exam format. Okay. So what in exam, what you will become out? What are the format that will become out in examination? Okay. So in SPM, because it is 2 years, right? And you have 3 paper. Paper 1, paper 2, and paper 3. Paper 1 is objective question. Paper 2 is structure and essay. Paper 3 is experiment. And then they totally add up and divide into 100%. Then the 100% is that your score. Very easy. But in STPM, we not do like that. The exam is not like that. And the marks is also not like that. So in STPM, for biology and also as well as chemistry and physics, the exam format are totally same. So as I mentioned, there are 3 semesters. So of course there are 3 big exam, which in semester 1, paper 1, paper 2, semester 2, and paper 3, semester 3. So the weightage of each semester is 26.67%. But this one is not the marks in your view in the exam. Your exam paper is not only 26 marks. Your exam paper is 60 marks. For each semester is 60 marks. 60 markah. Tapi dia akan dibahagikan kepada 26.67% sahaja. Meaning, you get 60 over 60 in semester 1, the maximum mark is only 26.67% only. So this means that if you want to score A, you cannot only rely on one semester only. You need to rely on every semester. Even though if you get A, the maximum is 26% only. You cannot beyond to 26%. So up together, your written exam is 80%. Okay, so I hope this clear, 80%. Okay, how about another 20%? Okay, another 20% is experiments. Okay, the experiment in STPM is different from your SPM. In SPM, what is your experiment? In SPM, your experiment is like you do. It's like the real exam, right? You will give the manual and then you need to on the spot do the experiment as well, and then directly to answer the question. They are the examiner to see you, to guide you. Okay. STPM, no. This one, experiment, is more likely as the coursework. Meaning that you are doing during the school day. Before you do the experiment, your school teacher will give you a manual. Normally 2 weeks before or 1 week before lah. They will give you the manual and then you read the manual, and at that time, during the school day, you do the experiment. Do the experiment only. And then after you doing the experiment, you record all the data, record the result, and then you write a report and then submit the report to your school teacher. That's all. And the marks is given by your school teacher. So this 20% is very, I can say, is bonus to you guys lah. Why? Because it is your school teacher give you. They give you this 20%. So normally, if you listen your school teacher instruction and not let your school teacher angry, so normally you will get A, meaning that you will get 80%, 90% like that, at least 80% and above. And even though you submit a report, if the school teacher is very good, they will ask you to do a correction. When the teacher asks you to do the correction, you must do the correction. Not like ayo malas lah, tak mau buat lah. Awak tak mau buat, lepas tu cikgu awak pun tak mau bagi markah tinggi untuk awak lah. So ini very important. So hope you can learn about that. And this is for school candidate. Another one is private candidate, because private candidate they not going to school, so they cannot do the experiment. So how they do it? They do is they will have the real exam, practical written exam, which we call as paper 5 lah. They were taken in during the semester 3 one. So the percentage is also 20%. So this one, you don't need to ask me what is the format, what is the answering technique. I don't know. I only know the format is only 3 questions, and each question is from the each semester from the experiment question, experiment based question. So what is the format, what is the answering technique, I don't know. Because there are still no, I am not recognized the private candidate yet that taken this exam. Maybe got someone else got take this exam can let me know lah. What is your experience, all that lah. Okay. So that's all about the exam format. So this one is special only private candidate. School candidate don't need to do this. School candidate only do paper 4, do the experiment during the school day, and the teacher give you the marks. Okay, so the exam format is same along the 3 semester. Okay, so there are 3 sections in the exam. Section A, B, and C. So section A is 20 objective question, which allocated with 20 marks. 20 marks. And then section B is 2 structural questions. The total mark is 14 marks. So each question is 7 marks. Section C is essay question. There are 2 essay questions with 26 marks, meaning that 1 essay question is 13 marks. So you need to answer all the questions. Okay, the differences between the old syllabus is that section A in old syllabus, section A only have 15 objective question, 15 marks. Section B also same, got 2 structural question but is 15 marks. Section C is 3 essay question but you only choose 2 and the total mark is 30. But the major difference is that in essay question, in old syllabus, you can choose. There are 3 questions and you only choose 2 questions only. But in new syllabus now, there are no choosing. You cannot select anymore. You need to answer every question. So especially in essay question, because the marks is very high, 1 question already 13 marks. So if your essay question, you can answer it, then you can score it. If you cannot answer, totally blank at all, then sorry, nobody can help you. You totally lost it. Awak tahu, memang tahu. Tak tahu, memang tak tahu. Tak ada orang boleh bantu awak. Ini section C. So, for me, is already make the question more challenging lah. More challenging to you. Because there are no selection anymore. And the time given to give you to answer the question is only 1.5 hours. Which is 90 minutes. 1 jam setengah je. So, tak macam SPM SPM syok tau. Wah, paper tu 2 jam setengah kan. 2 jam setengah. Wah, sangat panjang lah. Panjang gila punya ini SPM. But in Stpm, no. There are no 2 hours. Only 1.5 hours only to answer all the question. So, the time is very only sufficient only, I can say. Ngam-ngam je. Memang ngam-ngam je. Awak tak ada masa extra punya. Unless you are OKU lah. OKU, of course, you are given the extra time. But normal candidate only have 90 minutes. So it is very important. You need to answer the question, answer this 24 question, 24 soalan dalam tempoh 90 minit je. 90 minit je. So please alert lah. So for my experience, normally section A is 1 minute, 1 question 1 minute lah. If you for section A, because it is 20 objective question, right? For section A, if you know, then you directly circle. If you don't know, then you skip first. Skip first. And then section B, maximum 10 minutes. Maximum you spend here 10 minutes. And others time you need to focus on essay, because the essay marks is very big, 26. Already nearly half of your format. So the total marks in this paper in the paper is 60 markah, and this 60 mark after that they were divided into 26.67%. So this is the exam format in Stpm biology lah. Okay. So okay, about the experiment, so actually I already mentioned lah. So there are total 15 experiments, and each semester have 5 experiments. So the total marks is 225, but finally they were divided into 20%. So actually the marks actually you don't need to know lah, because your school teacher will not let you know the marks at this mark one. They will not let you know what. But as I mentioned, if you do very well in the experiment, not doing the school teacher angry, then and follow the instruction, you will get A. The A normally is 18 and above. So I can say this is bonus lah. Very bonus. You already have 18 and 19 in your hand already. So very untung lah, very lucky lah. Lucky marks to you guys. Okay. So this is the experiment lah, just the title of the experiment for each semester. So actually I think experiment 1 you already did in SPM, microscope, how to use microscope, and do the plant cell and animal cell, and then after that enzyme experiment. I think this one also did in SPM as well. The respiration in plant, I think got one experiment in SPM, but I don't know your school did or not. But this one SPM got lah. The new one is this lah, experiment 5, the paper chromatography. This experiment is new to you. Okay, so as I mentioned, before you do it, the experiment, the school teacher will give you the manual early, before a week or before 2 weeks lah. They will give you a manual, then you read the manual. The manual will list out all the procedure one. You just read out all the procedure and carry out the experiment during the day. Okay, this one is semester 2. Okay, in semester 2 there were one experiment which maybe is the challenging lah for someone else, which during the dissection, pembedahan tikus, dissection of white mouse. So I don't know in SPM you guys have a chance to do a dissection of the frog or not, pembedahan katak. Saya tak tahu lah ada ke tak. For me, my time got lah. We have a chance lah. But normally in SPM is grouping. But for Stpm, every individual, not group, every individual will have a chance to do a dissection of white mouse. You must do. This is actually, I think is the very, it's the very challenging lah for some people. Maybe some of you very got bite hearty, very lovely person, but anyway, you should do. Because this one is, I think it's only STPM can do. Even in matriculasi, they also have this, but they are grouping. Because matriculation, they have many people. One class have many people, so they cannot do the individual. But in STPM, normally your science stream class is very less people only. Normally it's very less people, so you have the chance to do the dissection. So normally in semester 2 only have 3 experiments lah. Because these 3, 7, 8, 9, they will combine into one. They will only do one dissection only. So yeah, so there are only 3 experiments lah. Okay, another one is semester 3. Okay, so in semester 3, another big experiment is insect collection. You need to collect the insect. Itu serangga lah. Orang kena tangkap serangga untuk buat collection. So if I'm mistaken, is you need to collect 10 insects. So insect including grasshopper, cockroach, and fireflies, flies, all that lah. all that lah. And the insect must be in different species not say that I just catch 10 cockroach, then that's all. No, the 10 insect you should all are different one. And also the plant specimen is plant leaf lah. There are also 10, but plant is more easy lah compared to insect. Okay, and then this other one classification organism, ecology, Mendelian inheritance. All these are you can carry out in the lab. Only this one is you need to take a time. You need to go to the kampung area, tangkap serangga, so more tu lah. Okay. Next is go through the reference book. Okay. In STPM, there are no textbook. Not like SPM, you have textbook. In STPM, you only have course structure, which we call as syllabus only. There are no textbook published by Majlis Peperiksaan Malaysia. So if you got heard in any public or say that this book is published by Majlis Peperiksaan Malaysia, bullshit. They are bullshit. Because MPM not publish any books. They only publish syllabus. Only this. They are not publish any textbook under the name of Majlis Peperiksaan Malaysia. So if they say outside, they say MPM publish this book, they are bullshit. Okay. So in STPM, we would use international reference book. So one of the major international reference book is Campbell Biology. This one. This is a front page. This is a 12th edition. But for now, I think it's already got 14th edition already lah. But 12th edition is already okay lah. But so how can you get this reference book? Okay. So this reference book you can get it from my Telegram channel. I already post it in my Telegram channel. You can find it there. So this reference book actually is very expensive. If you want to buy it, even in soft copy, you can search Campbell Biology. You search Google and then they will have many official websites. And normally this book is published in America or Europe. So their currency is based on USD. One of this book I think is up to 80 USD or 90 USD. Very expensive. So for now you have free PDF, free soft copy in my Telegram channel. So this book is very important. All the majority syllabus, 90% can be found in this textbook. First thing. Second thing, all the answer, especially the biological terms, the scientific names, if you have any conflict in the scientific names, please refer only this Campbell. Because majority of the MPM, Majlis Peperiksaan Malaysia, the answering scheme is based on this book. Majority, they coming from this book. They based on this book to design a schema, to design an answering scheme. So this book is very important. You must take this book as the main reference. Okay, so of course, in STPM, not only this book, there are also other books, including the second book is Solomon Biology. So this book also I already share it to my Telegram channel as well. Okay, you can refer it. Okay, so this one, second one, and then the third one, Larval Biology. These are also other international reference book that you can refer as well. And then the final one is the Life Science Biology. This one. So not only these four, there are also the other reference recommended by MPM. If you refer to that green color syllabus, there are also the other reference. So these are all the reference that you can refer it. So if you ask me, do I need to find all this book? Actually, don't need. Because if you're able to find, even you want to find this book, is very difficult. Tak senang punya. Because majority of the international reference book they require money, and very expensive, not 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 cheap, very expensive. So even me, I also cannot find all this. I only can find some of the book what intro this one I got lah, tiny isolation. This one concept genetic I have, and social genetic I have, and then biochemistry ni saya ada. Lepas tu apa lagi? Ini pun ini saya pun ada. Lepas tu inilah, ini Campbell, ini Campbell saya pun ada. Anything lah. So yeah, so whatever you need to don't need to read all. Actually you already you can master these three book, these three Solomon and Campbell. Campbell is the most important thing book. You can master these three, you can refer these three. Actually is very already excellent candidate already lah. Okay. Okay. So there are also Malaysia brand, Malaysia company that also publish the book. So this is the old syllabus one. So Oxford Fajar, Pelangi, Sasbadi. So and also Longman is very old already. I think you guys cannot get it. Longman is actually already low because they only publish 2 years, 2013 and 2014 only. Starting 2015, they already not published. So only the very old senior got this kind of book. Even me also don't have this book. I only have these three. These two are Oxford and Pelangi. Sasbadi I not buy it at that time. But Sasbadi in old syllabus only have 2 semesters. But I need to say that all these Malaysia published book publication, the books contents actually are very simple only. It is not very detailed compared to international books. The meaning I say is simple is that the content is not very suitable to let you to answer in the exam. Because sometimes, especially in essay question, the marks is very high. But the content in the Malaysia one very short only. Very short. If the marks is given 10 marks, can you imagine how to write it in 10 marks only just the 3 sentence, 4 sentence? If 10 marks, you should write at least 10 sentence. But only have 3, 4 sentence, how can you write it? Because in majority Malaysia one, they only focusing on hot topic. The cold topic one, they will not focus. Okay, so if you want to get A in biology, I got say lah, want to get A, you should use the international books, not just rely on this Malaysia books. Malaysia book, you can read it. I not say you cannot read at all. You still can read, but not rely on it. You can read it as the side reference. Main reference is a international book, Campbell. Campbell is the main reference. Malaysia one is side reference. Okay, so this is old syllabus. Okay, new syllabus got or not? Yeah, they have to. Pelangi and Sasbadi already published new syllabus one. 3 semester already. All 3 semester already have in the bookshop. I think. Because I see the website already have 3 semester already published it. But for this is the semester one. Their front page is like that lah. You can go to the bookshop and then you see it. If you want to buy, then you buy it. The price is 40 ringgit. 40 plus. For each book. If you want to buy the 2 books, it's already 80. Okay. So, okay. Now we go through the semester 1 syllabus more detail lah. More detail. So I think this one I don't need to say. Okay. So as I mentioned before, there are 7 chapters. So the first 4 chapter is biological molecules, and then the final 3 chapter is about the metabolism. Okay. So in this chapter, molecule of life, 100% you already learned in SPM. 100%. There are no new things at all. The difference is that in SPM, you just go through. Right? I think water, carbohydrate, lipid, protein, this kind of topic, you are not focusing at all. You just go through only. Even your school teacher also go through only. We're not focusing at all. But in STPM, you cannot go through on it because in essay question, any this kind of topic, it can be cut out. One of the major example is that formation of maltose, 8 marks. 8 markah, formation of maltose. Boleh tak awak jawab dalam 8 ayat? Takkan. In SPM, you only learn maltose, glucose and glucose, then form maltose. Then, that's all. That one you learn in SPM. You only know glucose and glucose combine together, then you get maltose. That's all. Can you imagine in STPM 8 ayat awak boleh jawab macam ni ke? Awak jawab macam ni, kosong markah. I can tell you lah, kosong markah directly. 0 marks at all. No marks. Even 1 marks also don't have. So, it is STPM lah. So, all this topic, you need to read very detailed. Not like SPM, awak just go through je, baca je. Then SPM tak akan keluar punya. Ini belum belajar tak akan keluar punya. Tak, memang dia akan keluar. So water, carbohydrate, lipid, protein lah. So water is you need to learn about the properties, chemical and physical properties. And carbohydrate, monosaccharide, disaccharide, polysaccharides that you already learn. Monosaccharide including glucose, right, and then fructose, and then galactose, all that. Disaccharide including the maltose and sucrose. And polysaccharide that you learn in about starch, glycogen, cellulose, all that. Lipids, fatty acid, yeah, your good friend. Triglyceride, fat, phospholipid, you also know that. What is phospholipid? And steroid, you also know. One of the example is cholesterol. Protein, amino acid. 4 level structure of protein: primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary. Denaturation of protein, classification of protein. All these compulsory you already learn in SPM. You don't want to say that you not learn. The difference is that in SPM you just go through only. The major difference is like that. So yeah, this chapter is very easy. No hard things. It's totally a revision to back to your SPM only. Okay, next chapter. Introduction to molecular genetics. Okay, this one is newly added in the new syllabus, but it is not new. But because it is originally from semester 3, the chapter inheritance and genetic control, they transfer it into semester 1. So the first topic is nucleic acid. You also learn this one. You also learn in SPM. Repeat only. Nucleotide. What is nucleotide? DNA, RNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, ribonucleic acid. The new thing is this: agarose gel electrophoresis. This is a laboratory technique. They will analyze the DNA lah. Okay. So these two will be the new topic that you never learn in SPM. DNA replication and gene expression. These two maybe you heard it in SPM, but the mechanism you will not learn. Right, in SPM. So you will learn about the mechanism. DNA replication is the copy of DNA. How the DNA is made a copy. Okay, simple. And then the gene expression is that we know that cells can produce protein. That one you already know in SPM. But how the cells produce protein? They will through the mechanism we call as transcription and translation. So this is a genetic topic. So yeah. So the new things to you lah. So yeah, this chapter is new. Only the first topic you already learned in SPM, but these two is new. Okay. Finally, we go back to SPM, structure of cell and organelles. Okay, the first topic is about the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. So prokaryotic cells is new to you. Because I think you in SPM, you only learn about animal cell and plant cell, right? Animal cell and plant cell are considered as eukaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cell is bacteria. So you need to compare what are the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic. And then also the microscope principle. You need to learn about the light microscope principle and electron microscope principle. Okay, 3.2. 100% repeat for SPM. Organelles in plant, animal, and plant cells. So, example, nucleus, ribosome, Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, chloroplast, cytoskeleton, central, cell wall, vacuole, all that you already learned in SPM. you still need to learn in Stpm in detail. You need to learn about their structure and function, not just go through. One of the example is lysosome. Can you give me 5 function of lysosome? 5 function. Because in one year, they come out in essay. Give me 5 function of 4 or 5 function of lysosome. Can you write it now? I think you cannot. Because in SPM, you just memorize one only. While the lysosome function is containing hydrolytic enzyme for the food digestion. That's all. That's all I think. Okay. Another one is differential centrifugation. This is a new topic to you. This is one also the laboratory technique lah. Okay. Another one is also SPM that you already learn, specialized cells in animal and plant. So for plant, including meristematic cell, you also already learn round tissues, including parenchyma, sclerenchyma, collenchyma tissue that you also learn in SPM. Vascular tissue, xylem and phloem, you also learn in SPM. Animal part is epithelium. So epithelium tissue, I think you know lah, simple epithelium, cuboidal epithelium, stratified epithelium, all that. Muscle, nervous tissue, connective tissue. Connective tissue have many examples, right? Blood, bone, cartilage, all that. That one lah. This topic also 100% repeat in SPM only, but just you need to read very detailed, not just go through it only. Okay, because they will come out in essay question. Okay, next is also repeat back. Also SPM you also already learned. Membrane structure and transport. Okay, what you will learn, fluid mosaic model, right? Structure of plasma membrane function, and then about the passive transport, osmosis, simple diffusion, facilitated diffusion, active transport, sodium potassium pump, all that you already learn in SPM, repeat only. The added one is bulk transport lah, endocytosis and exocytosis. And also another new one is concept of water potential, solute and pressure potential in plant cell. So these 2 topics is new. Okay. So this chapter is very short. One of the shortest chapter in this semester. Okay. Another one, chapter 5, enzyme. The first topic is just the introduction of enzyme. How the enzyme work as catalyst, catalysis and activation energy lah. And then mechanism of action. So in SPM you learn about lock and key hypothesis. But for now, in STPM, you learn about induced fit. Will upgrade the more advanced model. They are also actually modified from lock and key one. But induced fit is more advanced. Not say more advanced, more accurate lah. More accurate model compared to lock and key. And then enzyme inhibition, maybe you heard about it in SPM, but you will learn more detail. Competitive and non-competitive inhibition, there are only 2 types. And then classification of enzyme based on International Union Biochemistry, IUB, there are 6, if not mistaken, is 6 types of the 6 classes of the enzyme. And then the final one is enzyme technology, including immobilization, and then the application is biosensor. Biosensor. Okay, and then in old syllabus, there are also learn about enzyme kinetic and cofactor. These 2 topics already removed. So you will not learn lah, and then exam will not come out lah. So if you go through the old syllabus one, if you see these 2 topics, you can ignore lah. You don't need to learn it because already removed. Okay, the second final chapter is cellular respiration. Okay, so starting this chapter is the most difficult chapter in this semester because in SPM you also learn about cellular respiration, right? Aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Similar, STP also learn that, but the mechanism is very deep. Because in SPM you only learn about the basic equation only. The basic only, very basic, right? You only learn aerobic respiration, produce 38 ATP, that's all. And then require oxygen happening in cytoplasm and mitochondria, that's all. that you learn in SPM. You will not learn about the mechanism one. But in Stpm, you need to learn more and more detail. So first of all, you need to know what is ATP. Right? What is ATP? Can you answer me what is ATP? Cannot. Because in SPM you just know, oh, ATP is one kind of energy. But actually ATP is the chemical. One of the chemical. So they have their structure. You need to learn about their structure of ATP. Okay. And then final one, the second one is aerobic respiration. There are three main mechanisms: glycolysis, Krebs cycle, and electron transport chain. This is a series of the chemical reaction. You need to know all the steps. Is very long step. Glycolysis have 10 steps. Krebs cycle also have 10 steps. And electron transport chain have 4 major reactions. All that you need to memorize all. It is very long. Memorize all. And then you also need to help calculate ATP. Not just directly give conclusion 38 ATP. That's all. Where is the 38 ATP coming from? Macam mana 38 ATP datang? Bukan syok-syok saya cakap 38 ATP, they have the theory one. So where is 38 ATP? And then there are also the cyanide. So this is the one of the toxin lah. Poisonous. If the cyanide is present, how it affect the aerobic respiration? So this is a side topic lah. Okay. Of course, you also need to learn about anaerobic respiration. Similar in SPM, you also need to learn about the yeast and mussel. Yeast, the final product is ethanol, mussel is lactic acid, and only 2 ATP produced, right? Also, you need to know why only 2 ATP. And this 2 ATP is coming from where? So you need to know it. So this is one of the most challenging chapter, but majority of you will score it because you already know this one is very hard. So you will take more effort to this. Okay. So of course another one is application of the in food industry lah, especially for ethanol. Okay. So the final chapter is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Synthesis. Okay. So photosynthesis is where you learn in SPM is only learn about the also basic equation only. Although in SPM you also learn about light reaction and dark reaction, but you are only learn very basic. So like light reaction in SPM you learning about what? You got photolysis of water, right? And then it require light. And then the final product is you will produce the energy. Then that's all. And produce the oxygen. Final product is oxygen. And then dark reaction you use what? You will use carbohydrate and then go through the series of chemical reaction and then finally to produce the glucose, organic compound. That's all. That one is you learn in SPM. You will not learn about the mechanism. You don't need to know. You don't need to learn about the photolysis water. You don't need to learn how the light energy produce energy, and then you don't need to learn how the carbon dioxide produce the glucose. All that you don't need to learn in SPM, but in Stpm you need to learn it. So the first one is chlorophyll pigment. So you need to learn what is chlorophyll. We know lah. In SPM you only learn chloroplast containing chlorophyll and chlorophyll carry out photosynthesis. Then what is chlorophyll? Don't know. So for now you will know what is chlorophyll. There are many chlorophyll pigment that responsible for photosynthesis. And another one is principle of paper chromatography, which is also one of the experiment in this semester. And then the final one is the mechanism of the light reaction. The real mechanism in the light reaction is we call as cyclic and non-cyclic photophosphorylation. This is a real mechanism, similar like the aerobic respiration is very long mechanism one. You need to memorize all that. Okay. The final one is the second one is dark reaction, which is a light independent reaction, which how the carbon dioxide is used to produce the glucose. So the major mechanism is Calvin cycle. Okay, now and then not only learn about that, you also need to learn about the photorespiration, which that can decrease the rate of photosynthesis. So how the plant overcome it? they will have the C4 plants and CAM plants that can overcome the photorespiration. So there are 3 types of plant, C3, C4, and CAM. And then you need to learn about all the plant of the mechanism, what are their differences, what are their structure different, what are their differences in the metabolism. So all that you need to learn. Final one is the factor affecting photosynthesis. Okay. So that's all about this semester. So yeah, so this semester only have 7 chapters that you will enter lah. The next semester is physiology, which you will learn more about the human anatomy and the plant anatomy. In Stpm, very simple only. You only have two big things you need to learn. One is human, one is plant. You don't need to learn about animal one. Like gaseous exchange in SPM, you got learn about fish, right? Got learn about fish, got learn about reptile, got learn about insect, similar for transport, all that lah. But in STPM, you don't need to learn. You only learn about human and plant. So in first chapter, gaseous exchange, chapter 8, human respiratory structure, structure of hemoglobin, this one you already learn. Transport of oxygen, you also already learn. The new thing is these two lah, oxygen dissociation curve and Bohr effect. These two are new. And then breathing cycle, this one is also new things. And then the final one is the plant. The first two is human. The final one is plant lah, the mechanism of opening and closing of stomata. So in SPM also you all got learn, but in very basic only. This mechanism in STPM you will learn more deeper. Okay, the next chapter is transport. So transport also similar, only plant and humans and plant only. So of course, if you learn about plant, you need to learn about heart, human hearts, and also the cardiac cycle. So this one is a contraction of the human heart, how the heart is contract, how the heart muscle contract, the cardiac muscle contract, and then the initiation and regulation of heartbeat, and then the heart disease, atherosclerosis, hypertension, and heart attack, myocardial infarction, and also the lymphatic system relate to the blood circulatory system. This one you also already learn in SPM. Of course, you also learn about the plant, transpiration, similar like SPM SPM you also learn about that, right? Uptake, root pressure, cohesion, adhesion theory, transpiration pool, all that you already learn. But again, STPM more deeper. You will not like SPM just a basic only. And then the final one is the translocation. You need to learn about the pressure flow hypothesis as well as the concept of source and sink. Okay. The third chapter is about control and regulation. This is about the nervous system. So the first topic is nervous system. So of course you need to learn about the basic nervous system in human, and then you need to learn the new topic that you never learned in SPM, which is resting and action potential, which is nerve impulse transmission. You know, right? In our nerve cell, it's like a wire, they have electrical impulse can be passed through the nerve cell. How this electrical impulse is generated first, second one you need to learn how this electrical impulse is transmitted along the neuron, which along the axon. That one you need to learn in this topic. And then another one is synapse, that you also learn in SPM, synapse. And then the next one is neuromuscular junction. This one is new. The big idea is that you need to learn how the muscle is contract. Our nerve, right? You will still remember the nervous system have three major elements: afferent neuron, interneuron, efferent neuron. And efferent neuron finally is connected to muscle, so it will take a response. So one of the response is contraction. So how the muscle receive the electrical impulse from the efferent neuron and contract the muscle. So this one is we call as sliding filament hypothesis. That one you need to learn. Okay. Another one is the simple one, sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. And finally is about the drug action that affect your nervous system. The drug that you learn is only two: cocaine and QA only. We not learn more, only cocaine and QA. The second topic is hormone. So in animal is very simple, only two: You only learn about mechanism action in steroid hormone and non-steroid hormone only. That's all. In human, that's all. Animal, that's all. But in plant, they will have many lah. Of course, you need to learn about all these plant hormone. So this plant hormone, I think in SPM you only learn about auxin and ethylene only. Majority. I think these three you not learn. So in Stpm, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hormone, plant hormone you need to know. You need to know their function. What is this hormone? Hormone effect to the plant growth and development. And also you need to know about the application of plant hormone in agriculture. Okay. The next topic is about the mechanism action of cytochrome. In general, I talk to you is the flowering topic, meaning that how the plant is flower, how the plant flower, flower. So how the plant is flowering. One of the mechanism based on the cytochrome. Okay, chapter 11 is about reproduction, development, and growth. So also you also learn in SPM as well. So first topic is about reproduction in development in human. So spermatogenesis, oogenesis you already learn in SPM. Okay, the new thing is fertilization in implantation that you not learn. Although you got learn about the terms, but the mechanism of the fertilization you not learn. The mechanism about the implantation you not learn. You just know the process. You just know the definition only. The mechanism you not learn. So these two are new. And then another one that you also learn in SPM is role of hormone in menstrual cycle. In woman, every month woman will have menstruation, right? So role of hormone in menstrual cycle, this one you already learn in SPM, but the new thing is these two lah. Role of hormone in pregnancy and role of hormone in menstruation. During human birth. At the end of the pregnancy, your mother need to take the birth, right? So there this process is we call as menstruation, and there are the hormone take over to increase the menstruation. Okay. So of course you need to also learn about how the baby is formed. Simple. In general term, layman term is how the baby is formed. We know that after fertilization they form zygote. Zygote is only very small cell only. How this zygote finally become develop, become like a baby, become a human, become a baby. So there are 3 stages: cleavage stage, gastrulation, and organogenesis. Organogenesis is new added. In old syllabus, we only learn cleavage and gastrulation. That's all. Organogenesis not take over. But for now, in new syllabus, they add into it. So yeah, you need to learn. Okay. Another one is role of placenta in fetal development. So we know during pregnancy, placenta is very important. So why the placenta is very important? Okay. So this is the first topic about the human one. Next one is about the plant. So double fertilization in plant that you already learned in SPA. So similarity, similar concept. The new thing is this 3: embryonic development of seed, how the seed is developed, and the formation of fruits, how the fruit is formed. And then this is the new one, plant tissue culture. This is a laboratory technique. For me, is learned in university lah, but yeah, MPM want you to learn it more early, plant tissue culture. But why? I don't know why they don't want to give you to learn about animal tissue culture. They just want you to learn about plant tissue culture. But anyway, it is in the syllabus, so you need to know lah. Okay. Another one is seed germination. Okay, so this is a very short topic. You need to learn about the mechanism, the process of the seed germination, and the factor that affect the seed germination. That's all. This is very easy topic. I can say very easy topic and very easy to score. Okay, the final one is growth. So growth, there are type of growth curve. So you got see these 3 growth curves. So this 3 growth curve you can calculate it in examination. What kind of question will come out is they will give you a data and then you need to draw a graph based on the data. And then you need to calculate the data first, then draw a graph first. Got 1 year one of the year they coming out this kind of question. And then also there are also pattern of growth curve. So these two don't need to confuse it. Type of growth curve and pattern of growth curve are the 2 different things. So don't confusing it. Type of growth curve is based on the calculation. Pattern of growth curve is based on the organism one. So there are 5 pattern of the growth curve. You need to know lah. And you need to know their curve shape, and then each curve shape represent what, and then first thing, and then the second thing is you need to know the example of the organism lah. What organism represented into the limited growth. So for limited growth, for example, like human lah. Human is considered as limited growth. Animal, all the animal are limited growth. Because when we go until the certain time, we will die. One day we will die. We cannot go unlimited. Only the plants, especially the plant that can go through secondary growth, can go through the unlimited growth only. Otherwise, all other organisms are considered as limited growth. Something like that lah. Okay. Next is adhesis and metamorphosis. This, I think SPM you got learn, but in very basic. Now you need to learn about the mechanism and also the role of hormone in adhesis. What causes adhesis? So this one is special for intermittent growth lah. Okay. So that's all about this chapter, and then the next chapter is chapter homeostasis. Okay, so homeostasis, what you learn, the first one is importance of homeostasis. So you need to know their definition, importance of homeostasis, and one of the another topic under this is thermoregulation, the body temperature, the regulation of the body temperature. So this one you also learn in SPM. SPM you already learn. Okay. Next is new topic you never learn. Liver. In SPM you just know about the assimilation in liver only, right? In nutrition talk chapter you learn about the assimilation and assimilation mechanism in liver. So we will learn more detail inside there. So in liver you need to learn about the liver structure. The liver cell structure. Not only the liver organ, but also the cell as well. And then another one, this is like the semester one, aerobic respiration, metabolism. If you see the terms metabolism, meaning they will have very long chemical reaction. Carbohydrate metabolism, protein metabolism, these two. So the carbohydrate metabolism is the in SPA you learn about insulin and glycogen one. The hormone insulin and glycogen one. Right. Yeah, you already learn. And protein metabolism, that one you not learn lah. How the protein is metabolized in our body. Only the liver, majority is our liver metabolize the protein. And also the lipid. Majority organ metabolize the lipid. Lipid metabolism is newly added in syllabus. The previous one, all syllabus not learn. We only learn about carbohydrate and protein, but new they add on, and also add on type 1 and type 2 diabetes. These two also not learned in old syllabus, but new syllabus they added. Okay. So this is about the liver. Another one is kidney, osmoregulation in human. So one of the example is kidney lah, formation of urine, structure of nephron and formation of urine that you already learned in SPM. Also in SPM you also learn about role of antidiuretic hormone and additional in osmoregulation. You also learn in SPM. But in STPM, again, more deep. We will learn more deep mechanism. Final one is osmoregulation in plants. So in plant, so this stomata and acetic acid in water regulation, this topic, actually most of your school teacher will already teach you in the first chapter lah, because it also one of the mechanism in stomata closing. One of the mechanism is stomata closing. So yeah, majority of school teacher will not teach you in this topic, but actually in the first chapter lah. But in syllabus, the MPN stated in this topic lah. Okay. Another one is the plant, hydrophyte and halophyte plants. So you need to know their morphological characteristic and physiological characteristic of these two plants. Okay. Okay. The next topic is immunity. Okay, this topic is totally new to you guys. You never learn in SPM. I repeat, this topic you never learn. Because in SPM, your immunity topic is very, very basic. Basic until you not learn. Because you in SPM, you only learn about antibody only. But how the antibody is formed, you never learn. So in this chapter, the immunity topic is more advanced. So yeah, so in general, I just tell you that how this is a real world immune response in human. How the human respond to the infection, to the disease. Right, like COVID-19, I use example like coronavirus, COVID-19. When you COVID-19 infected to yourself, to your body, into your body, your immune system will take over. So if you have strong immune system, of course you can recover it very fast. But for the person which have the chronic disease or old elderly person or have the HIV or this immune disorder, they of course recover very slow or even they will easily die. So this is all the immune system, immunity development, concept self and non-self, and immune disorder. And immune disorder, they add on type 1 diabetes, multiple sclerosis. As previously is SLE. Systemic, I already forget the full name, but it's SLE. But this topic already removed. You already not learn. But they add on multiple sclerosis. Type 1 diabetes. So type 1 diabetes, some of your school teacher will already teach you at here lah. But some of you maybe not. They will until this chapter they will teach you lah. But of course you need to know lah. Okay. Final chapter for the semester 2 is infectious disease. Also you never learn in SPM. So this is a disease commonly found in the world and commonly found in the world. So actually COVID-19 also an example of the infectious disease. But of course in Stpm you not learn about COVID-19 lah. We only learn about this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infectious disease. Dengue, everyone know. Cholera, maybe you know. TB, tuberculosis, malaria, and the new one. This is new. Hand, foot, and mouth disease. HFMD. This is a new one. Old syllabus not cover it, but new one. So extra one disease lah, that you need to learn. And then also you need to learn about the vaccine principle. That one is also old syllabus not learn about that, but now is you need to learn, and the example that you need to learn is smallpox vaccine. So that's all about the semester 2. So in overall, semester 2 is considered as very long chapter and considered as the challenging semester lah. Because it compared to semester 1, semester 1 majority topic, especially chapter 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4 you already learn in SPM. Only the chapter 6, 7, and chapter 2 you are not learn in SPM. But in this semester 2, more than half topic you never learn in SPM. Or even though you learn in SPM, but in SPM very basic, too easy. SPM too easy. So in SPM you will learn more deep lah. Okay. Finally, we go through semester 3. So this is the most, I can say, most difficult semester. Why I say like that? Because I think lah, in SPM you also learn this chapter, right? But in SPM, what you do? Ignore. Especially taxonomy and biodiversity. I don't want to read lah. Pak ni chapter ni tak suka lah. Bab ni saya tak suka. Saya tak baca lah. Memang tak baca. So in exam, you cannot answer. Never mind lah. Tak apa jawab, tak apa lah. Even though exam also very rare come out this kind of question. Taxonomy, biology, ecology, inheritance, genetic control sangat susah lah, tak mau baca. Our focus on here. Right, in SPM normally majority of you focus on here. Semester 2 one. But in STPM, they already separate out and you need to get A, you should master it. So why I say it is the hardest part because majority student not interest. Mereka tak suka. Mereka rasa ini boring, mereka suka ni. Ini more interesting, more interesting. This one not interest. But anyway, I need to tell you, you need to learn. Tak suka, awak nak get A, you need to focus. So first of all is taxonomy. So what is taxonomy? In simple way is to identify the species. Like human is one species. Dog, cat, like cat, right? One example is cat. Cat is just a general name. So every cat they have the scientific name one. Scientific name one, which we call as taxonomy. The branch of the biology to learn about the species. So how this is a concept, you need to know what is the concept of species and what is the naming rules to name a species. In scientist, not cincai, saya cincai nak name ni sebagai satu spesies lah, kan? Dia ada peraturannya. So inilah taxonomy. Okay, after you already learn it, okay, this is the most difficult part in this semester. Diversity of organism, very, I can say, gila lah, MPM ni. Okay, you see the red color is the newly add one. The black color is the original already have. So in this topic, diversity of organism, I say 4 kingdom system, right? So in taxonomy, you just imagine there are 5 major family. They have 5 kingdom system. But in this topic, we only learn 4 kingdom. Another kingdom is Prokaryote. Because prokaryote you already learn in semester 1, so of course in this semester you don't need to learn lah. So you learn other 4 kingdom system, which 4 family, and then each family they have their member. Inilah member dia. Awak boleh imagine member dia. So the member we call as phylum. So in Prototista, this kingdom, one of the example I give you more, let you imagine lah. Algae, Amoeba, Paramecium are considered a Prototista one. So but in STPA you not learn about that. Paramecium, Amoeba you already not learn already what is SPM. So in Prototista you learn about 2 member, Chlorophyta and Chilophora. Phylum Chlorophyta and Phylum Chilophora. So Phylum Chilophora is newly added. Ini baru tambah. Dulu zaman saya I just learned about Chlorophyta, but now they add on new one. Fungi, the next kingdom, next family, the member is Zygotomycota. Zygotomycota. So only one member. MPM ni part lagi. Hanya one member. After that is plant family, Plantae. So there are 4 big member. Biophyta, Filichinophyta, Coniferophyta, and Angiospermophyta. Okay. When you see these family plants, okay, wah, apa ni? Ini adalah member untuk Angiospermophyta. The member of the Angiospermophyta under here. Before that we don't learn about that. Before that we only learn Biophyta, Filichinophyta. These 4 big member already enough. But MPM rasa tak cukup, terlalu senang. So MPM nak tambah lagi 10 member kecil-kecil untuk Angiospermophyta. 10 kan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 10. 10. You can imagine. All this you need to know. Okay, the final member is Animalia. Animal punya member pun dulu pun sangat banyak lah. Tapi sekarang dia tambah lagi 2. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 member Porifera, Cnidaria, Petermintus, Nematoda, Annelida, Mollusca, Arthropoda, and Chordata. 8 members. And Nematoda and Annelida are newly added. And tak cukup lagi, MPM rasa tak cukup. Dia nak tambah lagi insect order. Meaning that this insect order is under Arthropoda. And also, this is the collection of your insect, and you need to collect based on this order. So as I mentioned, got 10 insects, right? So you need to collect everyone 1 2 3 4 5 6, at least 8 different order. Each order need to collect 1 insect. So they have many examples, so you need to know lah. Lepidoptera, Donata. So what you will learn, you need to learn structure and example of the species. What is the Chlorophyta structure? What is a Prototista? The structure of Prototista is what? Like animal. What is the structure of animal? What is the structure of the plant? Characteristic, not structure, characteristic of plant. What is the characteristic of fungi? So also you need to know about their differences. Why they are different? They are also considered Prototista, but why they want to separate them? They have differences. So you need to know all that, the structure and example of each member of the species. Like Gramina, what is the example? Fabrica, what is the example? Because in examination, the exam question maybe just come out the example only. And then you need to match which kind of family plants or which kind of plant there. They will come out like that. So this is I think is very gila punya chapter lah. This one is very gila, I can say. But so anyway, good luck to you guys. You need to learn. Okay. Tak habis lagi tau. Ini just second topic only. There are also another 2 topics, which is biodiversity. The first 2 topic is taxonomy. Then we go through biodiversity. So you need to learn what is biodiversity, importance of biodiversity, 3 level of biodiversity, and the factor treat the biodiversity. And then the final one is conservation of biodiversity in Malaysia. So we are focusing on in Malaysia. More focusing in Malaysia. And then there are for conservation, there are oil palm industry conservation. So yeah, this is a new topic as well. Finally, we got through the second chapter, ecology. Okay, so first of all, the first one is level of ecological organization. So this is a basic that you repeat the SPM theory. What is ecology, the level ecosystem, what is ecosystem, community, all that. That one you already learned in SPM. So all the SPM topic in here. After that, new topic. Biogeochemical cycle. Okay, so in SPM, you only learn nitrogen cycle. Right? You learn about nitrogen cycle. But in Stpm, they add up another 2. Carbon cycle and phosphorus cycle. And then, in old syllabus, they have sulfur cycle. But now, in new syllabus, they already removed. In old syllabus, there are no nitrogen cycle. Actually, in the old syllabus, only have carbon, phosphorus, and sulfur cycle only. Nitrogen cycle is not in the syllabus. But for now, they replace it from sulfur cycle into nitrogen cycle. So nitrogen cycle, you already learn in SPM. Okay. Next topic is energy flow. Okay, so this one is also you already learn in SPM, but of course in STPM, you need to learn more deep. You learn about the SPM, what you learn, food chain, food chain. And in food chain, from primary consumer to secondary consumer, only 10% of energy can be transferred. Right? That one you learn in SPM. But for in STPM, same theory, but you need to elaborate more and more scientifically. Another one is quantitative ecology. Okay, this one is calculation. This one you also learn in SPM, right? Frequency, density, and then line capture, recapture method, all that. Yeah. But in SPM, if not mistaken, they will give you a formula. If not mistaken, I already forget. But in STPM, no formula given. You need to memorize all the formula. There are, I think it's 9 formula. 9 formula. 9 formula. Awak kena hafal semua. Memang peperiksaan tak akan bagi punya. And then the next one is pattern of distribution. Again, the final one is population ecology. This one is totally new to you that you never learn. What is the population ecology? Including all this lah. So in general term, this one is to learn about the population size and the population size. Population size and also the survivorship of the population. So just like that lah. Yeah. Okay, the next is inheritance and genetic control. Okay, inheritance topic you got learn, right? About Mendelian inheritance. Mendel inheritance. That one you already learned in SPM. So repeat the. So including the law of aggregation, right? Law of aggregation, Mendel first law. Law of independent assessment, Mendel second law. That one you already learned in SPM. Mendel inheritance. But in new syllabus, they add up mathematical question. Mathematics. Chi-square test to prove the ratio of Mendel inheritance. We know, right? In law of aggregation, your phenotypic ratio is 3:1. Right? And then in law of independent assessment, your ratio is 9:3:1. So how to get this ratio? How to get this ratio, you need to know. And then based on the mathematics, you can prove that even whether this kind of organism follow the Mendel inheritance or not. So what proving is chi-square test. So this is a mathematics. So this one is added in the new syllabus. In old syllabus at that time, for me is no. But now they added. Okay, of course, course type you need to know. Okay, the next one is the new things. Non-Mendelian inheritance. Mendelian inheritance is that you learn in SPM, but not all the inheritance follow Mendel. After the George Mendel already discovered the rules of inheritance, the scientists at that time also got discovered many things. But they found that not all the organisms follow Mendel one. So they based on the Mendel inheritance, modified that, conclude that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different patterns of the inheritance that are not follow Mendel. So including all this lah. So you need to know what are the differences between them and Mendel. What are their differences? And why and the ratio. The phenotypic ratio. So if they are not follow the Mendel, of course their phenotypic ratio is conform, not like the 3:1 and 9:3:1. Of course not. So they have the different phenotypic ratio that you need to know. So this is a second topic, that non-Mendelian inheritance. Okay, next one is genetic mapping. Okay, genetic mapping is about it is a topic that link with the link gene. Here. It actually connected with this link gene. So they will have two types of the linkage, complete linkage and incomplete linkage. So you need to know lah. Of course, this is also considered as one type of the non-Mendelian inheritance as well. So you also need to know lah what is the differences between this non-Mendelian inheritance and the Mendelian inheritance. Okay. After that, population genetic is the calculation topic. Another calculation topic, Hardy-Weber equation. They will give you one equation, and this equation will not give you in exam. You need to hafal it, memorize it. It is very easy. Only two equations. P plus Q equal to 1. P square plus 2PQ plus Q square equal to 1. Only these two equations. Very easy. So this equation, you need to calculate it. Calculate based on the equation given. Okay. So this is a calculation. Yeah. Okay. Another one is 7A. Why I write 7A? Actually, there are also 5 and 6. The 17.5 is DNA replication. 17.6 is gene expression in previously. But for now, they already transfer into SEM 1. So that's why I missing 17.5 and 6. So actually this one is 70.5, 70.6, and 70.7 lah. So if you go through the old syllabus book, so if you want to go through the DNA replication and genetic gene expression, you need to find these two topic, 70.5 and 70.6. Then you can read it, and it actually is chapter 2 lah. Okay. Now the next topic is regulation of gene expression in bacteria, in prokaryote. So we know that you already learned gene expression, right? So actually gene expression can be regulated one. So we only learn in prokaryote only. Eukaryote like animal and plant we not learn. We only learn in bacteria only, because it is more simple. Because in eukaryote is more complicated one. Prokaryote is simple. Okay. Next is mutation. So this topic also you already learned in SPM. So similarity, although you already learned in SPM, but in Stpm is more deep. The gene mutation 4 types is same as SPM1. If not mistaken, deletion, right? Insertion, duplication, and then another one is inversion. And then chromosomal mutation, change in chromosome structure, similar. Deletion, insertion, translocation, inversion, all that that you already learned in SPM. But for STPM, you need to able to elaborate more. Another one is, this one is chromosome number. So including what? Including that you already learned in SPM is Down syndrome. Right, Down syndrome. And then Turner syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, all that. And then this one is the first type. Another type is the polyploidy, implant one. That one you not learn in SPM. That one you learn new. And then another topic is non-disjunction in meiosis. This one is the new added, but actually you already learned in SPM lah. But they just repeat mentioning that you need to learn in STPM. Okay, the final one is recombinant DNA technology. This one previously is in one chapter. But now they combine into this chapter lah. So they already combine it. So recombinant DNA technology is a genetic engineering lah. Genetic engineering process. And then you need to use insulin as the example to describe the genetic engineering. And then you need to able to describe the principle of PCR, polymerase chain reaction. I think PCR, this term you guys heard it very frequently, right? Especially in doing COVID-19 tests. Doing PCR. What is PCR? No, don't know. But now you will know. when you go through this chapter, you will know. Ini PCR. Awak tahu lah apa itu PCR. Okay. This is a final chapter. Okay. The selection and speciation. This one also you never learn in SPM. You only learn in SPM is this variation. You only learn in SPM here variation. But not only learn the variation simple like that, you need to describe how the variation cause selection and speciation. So this is actually one of the ecology chapter where the organism in the world can be survive, select the characteristic based on the environment. This is what we call as selection. Speciation is the formation of the species. Formation of the species. So selection, after that you need to learn about the history of the selection. Darwin's and Wallace theory. These two scientists were the scientists that discover the theory of the selection, natural selection. If these two scientists not happen, not discover, then we don't know these two theory lah at all. Because of these two scientists, then we will learn all this. So we need to appreciate these two scientists lah. Okay. Of course, there are many type of the selection you need to learn. These three is the major type of the natural selection. Also have sexual selection. The example you need to use is peacock. And then the polyphysial selection. The example is peppermouth. And then the importance of artificial selection. Before that is all this is natural selection. You need to learn about the artificial selection and then the process to doing the artificial selection. Okay. After that, you need to learn about speciation, formation of the species. So There are two types of the geographical spatiation, sympatry and allopatric, and reproductive isolation, genetic drift, hybridization, adaptive variation. Okay, all these can be contribute to the spatiation process. Spatiation process. Okay, so that's all about the semester 3. Yeah, so in general, semester 3, as I mentioned, very hard because majority 90% content are new. You never learn in SPM, majority. Not like semester 2. Semester 2, although it is hard, but 15%, half of the content actually you already learn in SPM. But in semester 3, majority you never learn in SPM. Like this chapter, you never learn. You only learn about variation. Other, you not learn. Like another one, the chapter 18, you also not learn. You only learn about mutation, some part, genetic engineering, some, and then the Mendelian inheritance. And of course, the first chapter, the Gila one, you never learn it. Never learn also. So yeah, so that one is semester 3 lah. So this is advice. So how do you want to choose biology or physics? Okay, so as I mentioned, science stream package only have two, either biology or physics only. Normal majority, 99% of the school will offer these two package only. So normally, if you want to choose biology, very simple. If you want to read this degree, all this degree, including doctor, pharmacy, dentistry, nurse, veterinary, biomed, dietetic, nutrition, physiotherapy, biotech, biochemistry, bio, microbio, genetic, environment, animal science, aquaculture, agriculture, forestry, that you need to use the biology knowledge in degree, then you continue take Stpm biology. If you not want to continue this all the degree, you will already say, I want go engineering, I want go information technology, IT, I want go to computer science, or I want go to mathematics field, I want go to physics field, then directly get the physics lah. Don't need to take biology lah. So the difference lah. So this is my advice lah. How you choose biology or physics. Okay, another thing, your exam day. So this is the academic calendar for Stpm 2026, which is your senior one. But because Stpm 2027, your batch not come out yet. So in general, because their U1, their retake one is similar as your semester one. They will conduct in the same day. So your exam, Sem 1 exam should be, if MPM not change the date, your date is 30 November this year. Not next year, this year, 30 November. And only 5 days. And biology, if no mistaken, is second December. Yeah. 2nd December or 3rd December, I already forget. Yeah. But anyway, 13 November, you already start your exam. So how many days left? You only left 178 days. Starting today. Yeah, starting today. As if tomorrow already 177 lah. So, as I mentioned, you are no honeymoon. Maybe these 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you can honeymoon yet. Starting 8 June, you should focus. Because your time limited. You only have this day only. Only have 6 months like that, 5 months like that. Yeah, you will go to the exam. Okay. Next is biology is the one of the most difficult to score A compared to other science subject, which is chemistry and physics, as well as mathematics. Mathematics for me is very easy to score. Why? Because mathematics only 2 things. Can you solve it or cannot? If you can solve it, then you get A. If you cannot solve it, then you fail. That's all. That is mathematics. Only correct or wrong. Correct or wrong. If you can find the correct final answer, then A is in your hand. But if you cannot, then sorry. But biology is not. Why I say like that? Why I say the biology is the most difficult? Because you are very, very important thing is answering technique. First thing, spelling mistake, especially in scientific terms. All the scientific terms in Stpm biology in the exam, even your spelling is only one alphabet wrong, is considered wrong. No marks given at all. Even your theory is correct. Like I say you write very wrong, and the theory is actually correct, but your scientific term is wrong. Like for example, like chloroplast, you write, I don't know how you write. Yeah, you write chloroplast. Actually, it's chloroplast. You write chloroplast. You write this? Sorry, no marks. Even though actually your sentence is correct, your theory is correct, but wrong spelling, no marks. Especially in structural question, very like to ask naming one. Name P, name Q, name PQRS, all that. If you write spelling wrong, then no marks given. There are no such thing that ayo kesian lah, ya saya bagi 0.5 marks. No. In STPM no 0.5. No 0.5 such thing. Only 0 or 1. If you wrong spelling, 0 marks. No, tak ada kesian punya. There are no sympathy to you. Examiner very strict. They just follow schema. Schema cakap apa, they just follow. Ini STPM. So, dia tak macam SPM lah. Ini first thing, spelling. This is one of the most majority candidate, and the candidate cannot do one because of spelling. Second one, biological terms. This is also another big issue in exam, in candidate. They know the theory. Mereka tahu teori tu, especially essay question lah. Saya cakap dekat essay. Mereka cakap, mereka boleh buat, mereka dapat tulis. Tulis sangat panjang punya. Tapi, tak ada marker. Kenapa? Mereka guna general terms. They use the general terms. Or in another word, they use layman terms. In STPM biology, we cannot use all that general terms. You need to use scientific terms, especially in verb. All these, you need to use these fields. Osmosis, oxidize, reduce, all that. What is the general terms? Convert. Most majority student will use one, convert. One of the example, formation of maltose. What you say? Glucose is added with glucose, convert to maltose. You write like that, sorry, no marks. You should write glucose is added with glucose, is condensed with another glucose to form maltose. You need to use condense because the reaction is condensation, not conversion. So this is the general terms. General term you use, no marks given. So like especially in the aerobic respiration chapter 6 and chapter 7, if you all use convert, no marks lah, 0 marks at all. Kosong markah. Awak tulis panjang semua correct. Tapi awak guna convert, tak ada markah at all. Memang kosong punya. Tak ada kesian punya. Examiner tak akan kesian awak punya. In STPM, awak jangan harap examiner kesian awak. Mereka just tulis je, kosong. Senang. Mereka tak macam SPM punya. SPM or examiner kesian lah. Okay lah, bagi sympathy lah 0.5. Or you write sangat panjang ni, asal bagi 1 markah lah. Tak ada lah. STPM tak ada benda macam ni punya. Correct is correct, wrong is wrong. There are no such thing as the sympathy like that. Okay, another one is majority candidate cannot do is read only hot topic. You only read the topic that majority is coming out in the question. What are the hot topic? Like the chapter 6 and chapter 7 lah. Chapter 6 and chapter 7 majority student will do what? Cold topic is chapter 3, organelles one. Want to read organelles boring lah, tak suka lah, so tak baca lah. Tak baca. Lepas tu dia keluar dekat essay, awak tak baca lah. And you need to know, you have no choice. Essay dia keluar, awak tak dapat jawab, man. Sayonara, bye bye. Itulah. There is no such thing that SPM syllabus will not come out in STPM exam. Apa-apa je dekat syllabus buku hijau tu, dia mention je, memang dia akan keluar punya. Tak ada cakap, oh yo, dia dah belajar dekat SPM, dia tak akan keluar. No such thing. Okay. You are advised to read detail and more information about all topic. Whatever topic. Dia mention dekat syllabus je, you should find. You are advised to make your own notes. If you not go to tuition, kalau awak tak pergi tuition, awak just pergi sekolah je, advised to make your own notes. Awak kena buat nota sendiri punya. Nota sendiri punya. And see more reference. Jangan guna je publication daripada Malaysia je. Itu Pelangi Dasar atau Oxford. Guna tu je. You need to use more, especially Campbell. Most important thing, Campbell. Awak if you malas pun awak just baca Campbell je lah. Itu Vavan and Solomon awak tak mahu baca, tak apalah. Campbell memang kena baca punya. Because not only follow the books, but you need to think whether this content is more accurate or not. Accurate is very important. Awak bukan je macam SPM, awak just baca nota je. Oh, nota cakap ni, okay, saya guna ni. So lepas tu saya hafal je based on nota ni. Tak, you need to think. Awak kena fikir punya. Itu konten ni betul ke tak? Konten ni MPM accept ke tak? Dia terima ke tak? Jawapan macam ni. Kerana MPM ni dia memang ikut answering scheme punya. Bukan semua answer dia akan terima punya. Kalau even though your theory is correct, we will use the general terms, something like that, then no must. Ini very important. Must do past year. Yes. The final advice that I give you is you should do past year. Because Stpm bukan SPM, dia tak ada banyak soalan dekat zaman SPM. Zaman SPM ada banyak soalan kan. Even you go to popular, you can see many model paper in SPM. But in Stpm, even though you go to popular, you want to find the Stpm book is very difficult. Because Stpm, not many candidate do. Only 40,000. 40,000 je ambil Stpm. 40, lepas tu hanya 2,000 orang je ambil biologi. 2,000 tak sampai 10% juga. So, the resources for STPM is very limited. Not very much. So, yeah. So, you need to do past year. So, past year is one of the main key to do the exercise. Why you need to do the past year? I need to tell you, these few years, starting 2024, 2025 onwards, MPM already repeat the question from the past year paper, especially in semester 2. Because semester 2 you have repeat, and the repeat paper is totally independent. So they have twice sets of the paper. So in semester 2, many questions actually is repeated from the past year paper. So if you read the past year paper, you focus on the past year paper, actually maybe you already can master the answering technique, all that as well. So you must do the past year. Before you do the general exercise first, you should do past year first. Past year is the key important things. Not only biology lah, other subject as well. Chemistry ke, mathematics ke, pengajaran am ke, semua sama. Past year very important. So there are you can find lah. 2013 onwards, because 2013 is the old syllabus begin. 2013 until 2026. Your senior for sem 1. If for sem 2, sem 3 is until 2025, because sem 2, sem 3 your senior still in continue yet. They not stick the exam yet. Yeah. Okay. So that's all about the my advice to you guys lah. Okay. So for me, actually, I got do the tuition class and also got selling the notes and past year paper. So this is the original price for the tuition and notes and past year. But for today, if you do the today until 7 June, there are special promo for tuition only, which discount 5 ringgit for both. Which the class for you see the package D and E for the tuition, tuition this is 35 ringgit per month. So there are 6 months starting from 11 June. For English class is 11 June. For Chinese class 中文班的话是6月9号。Chinese class is June 9 June next week starting next week. So yeah, for those who are interested, yeah, you can register here, and you also can. If you don't want to join the class, you can buy only the not partial or both. But not and partial, I'm not doing the discount. Only the class, then you do the discount until 7 June. So so later I will show you the sample of the knot and partial. So all the knots for me, knots, I am not copying from the Pelani one, Sasbadi one. No, I am referring from the all are from the international reference book, including Campbell, all that I show you, and not only these 3 books, I also actually my notes compile more than 10 reference book and also the journal paper. And also all the notes are based on report from the Majlis Perperiksaan Malaysia one. All the terms I not use the general terms, all the terms are scientific terms, as well as the past year. The past year, my answer is all are based on the report from the Majlis Perperiksaan Malaysia (MPM) and also the scientific terms. So the past year is from 2013 until 2026 semester 1. Okay, so yeah, that's all. Okay, so I will share you the sample as well. Okay. Sample, give me a second. Okay, so before that, if you have any question, you just start in the Slido. Later I will answer it. After that, I will answer it. Okay. Answer it. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is a sample. Yeah, this is water the first topic, water. Yeah, so yeah, so you can see what I'm doing is all the sentence actually is all are the very, I can say very complete complete sentence, and all are the scientific terms about the water. I am not like the some of the book or easy topic, then I just ignore them No, you can see even the water topic I also have 20 plus slide, 20 plus slide. Yeah, so yeah, you can see here. Yeah, so all these content I'm not taking from the Malaysia one, I'm taking from the international reference book one. Campbell, Garvin, Solomon, all that. Yeah. Not only that, I also taken from others book. So yeah, you can see it. See this. So this is the notes. So yeah, another one is you can see the past year. Okay. Past year. So you can see this is the past year. So past year I already arranged 2013 until 2026 for semester 1 So you can see here I already arranged based on the chapter. So you can see all this. So this is a question So I already arranged based on the chapter. You can do you can do it, make a revision, it's easy, and also even the answer as well. So this is the answer answer for adjective, and then I got also highlight the MPN report. What are the consideration that you need to aware, and what are the keyword for highlight I already highlight it, and then so this you can see and see it. So you can do the revision, all that So this is the sample. So if you are interested, you can buy it. You can register, scan the Scan the QR code here. Yeah. So the class will begin on 11 June for English class. For Chinese class is 9 June. 9 June. Every Tuesday and Thursday starting next week. Yeah. Okay. So if you have any question, you want to contact me, this is my contact. WhatsApp me or Telegram me also can. This is my contact number. And you want to email me also can. Yeah. Could email me also can. That's all. So okay. If not, okay. So let us see the Q&A. What are the questions that you guys ask? So first of all, I think I see the chat box first lah. It is not the one-to-one class. One-to-one class. If you want to say a lot of students, for me, honestly, for now, Chinese class only have one people lah. Only have one person lah. So depends on you guys lah. If you want to, if any people, for me, yeah. Okay. Anyway, even though only one people or have many people, for me, I will try my best to ensure all of the students can understand all the topics. I am not like the teacher that, saya ajar, okay, that's all. Okay, that's all. Macam ni lah. I will make sure that all the person should be can master well all the topic lah. Awak tak faham, saya explain sampai awak faham. Awak faham. Okay. Another one is, what is mitosis? I don't know. You should. I think you should able to know lah what is mitosis, because that one is you already learned in SPM, right? Mitosis is the very simple cell division, like the cell copying process lah. One cell, and then they divide identically to produce two cells. Like the macam satu cell we produce to another cell like that lah. But the process is very difficult lah. Not like the process that we just say the copy and paste like that lah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Is that okay? Okay. But anyway, mitosis actually is already not in the syllabus lah. But it's not the syllabus lah. Okay. So okay, let us to see what is the Q&A. Okay. Wow, 7 question. Okay, what are your tips and method for studying biology effectively? So actually, I already mentioned lah. Right, just now I already mentioned lah. Tips dia lah. Method dia lah. So if you don't want to do a tuition, then that are the tips. You don't want to do a tuition, that are the tips. You should make your own notes. If you don't want to do the tuition, you want to belajar sendiri je, ya, itu own notes lah. Kalau awak malas buat notes sendiri, then pergi tuition lah. Salah satu tuition saya lah. Maybe you can choose other tuition if you go through other people that you may be more good, then you go to lah. Tapi awak tak ada tuition punya, either you go rely on your school teacher. If your school teacher is very good in teaching, then yeah, of course you can rely only the school teacher. But if your school teacher maybe for you is awak tak berapa baik, awak pun tak tahu cikgu awak ajar apa, then dua cara je. Either you do your own notes, work hard, more hard working to do your own notes, take a reference, see the Campbell, all that, do your own note as well, or you go to the tuition. Two things je. Dua cara je lah. Okay, so awak boleh jawab lah. Okay, kepada yang tak ambil biologi dekat SPM. Okay. For me, of course you require the knowledge for Form 5 and Form 5 biology. As I mentioned, you will listen my life, I already mentioned banyak kali. Or some topic is just repeat the SPM level punya. So yeah, if you do not have basic knowledge in biology in SPM, of course you are very hard lah. More challenging compared to other business. Of course, this compulsory one. 100%. Memang 100%. Awak susah. Sangat susah. Tapi boleh continue ke tak? Saya rasa boleh je. Tapi memang kena buat hak lah. Memang kena buat hak lah. Buat hak lah. Tak ada jalan lain lah. Awak kerana kalau tak ada knowledge, so awak memang kena buat hak. Buat hak. Ini advice saya lah. Advice saya je. Okay. Another one. Ini, ya, after lapor diri, you should go to the school every day. Because lapor diri 8 Jul, maksudnya awak dah buka sekolah. Buka sekolah tau. Bukan lapor diri 1 hari je. Bukan. Setiap hari, starting that day, you already enter from 6 life. You need go to school every school day. Only holiday je, tak perlu pergi sekolah je. Macam zaman SPM. Memang starting next week awak masuk zaman SPM. Setiap hari awak kena pergi sekolah punya. So 9 to 12 awak kena pergi sekolah. Tapi just that next week the week is orientation. Dia tak ada sesi PDP lagi. Dia ada orientation macam introduction lah. Untuk bagi awak pilih package kepada orang yang nak tukar sekolah, tukar aliran, atau lepas tu introduce to sekolah punya peraturan, all that lah. Macam orientation lah. Ya, 1 minggu orientation lah. Lepas tu lepas 1 minggu baru akan start kelas lah. Tapi memang 8 Jul awak kena pergi sekolah setiap hari. Ya, one of the you should write your own notes. Draw and label the organ. No, not necessary, but you need to know how to label it lah. The labeling. You don't need to draw it, but the drawing only khas untuk yang senang je. Organ punya exam pun tak akan bagi untuk korang awak draw organ punya. In Stpm exam normally will ask you to draw the plasma membrane and also the organelles, the simple je. Dia tak akan engkau suruh awak lukis itu satu liver, engkau lukis satu lung, paru-paru. Tak. Dia tak akan suruh awak lukis itu punya. So yeah, but your own note is suggest. Yeah, very suggest, because in STPM no textbook. They only have reference book. So you have many reference book. So you need to read all the reference book and then do your best on notes. So yeah, itu cara untuk awak tak mau pergi tuition lah. If you want go to tuition, then the tuition already give you the note, then you also, of course, you don't need to do the own notes lah, because the note already in your hand lah. Okay. Should I only use the syllabus provided by MPM to study biology? Of course. MPM memang awak kena use the syllabus lah. Because your exam is based on the syllabus. If you don't want to use the syllabus, what you want to use? What you want to use? If you don't want to use the syllabus, then what you want to use? Of course you need to use. Memang awak kena guna punya. Apa yang syllabus cakap dekat sana, awak kena belajar. Only that will come out in examination. Yang tak ada sebut dekat syllabus punya, awak tak perlu belajar. But if you want to get extra knowledge, of course you can. But that one will not come out in examination lah. Itu je lah. Do I need to buy the PM partial question to study? Of course, you need to buy. 100%, as I mentioned, partial is very important. And then if you want to buy the partial question, for information, either you buy from me or you buy from the market price. For the market, I need to tell you that their paper is very separate. Because like semester 1, I just tell you lah, semester 1 they got the previously they publish separate semester 1, semester 2, semester 3. After that, starting I think it's 2020 2021. Starting that, they're starting to combine all. But they combine all, they only publish 2015 only. 2015 until the latest one, the latest past year book in the market, you can go to Shopee, is until 2020, 22 only. Yeah. Afterward, 2023, 24, 25, they not publish. So if you want to buy the past year, one of the pathway is through me, or maybe you can through other senior maybe go sell it also as well, yeah. And last year is the first thing. If you got see another from the bookstore exercise book, of course you can buy it. Of course you can buy it and do a revision. Of course can. If you have eligibility, you have the finance support, you can want to buy it. Of course buy, because doing exercise is very helping you. No, tak ada rugi punya. But past year is very important. You need to buy it. But maybe if you want to weigh your school teacher, maybe your school teacher also can give you the past year. Some of the school teacher, if they have collect the past year, maybe your school teacher will give you a free one. Okay. About the Stpm, want to not say that you need to focus 100% follow schema. The 100% follow the schema is meaning that the terms, the scientific terms, the keyword, the most important thing is keyword. Same meaning, no same meaning is not, you cannot obtain the marks if you miss the keyword. The most important thing is keyword. Because they mark the exam, they see got keyword or not, or they see got general terms or not. If they see the general terms, sorry, no marks. Especially convert. Itu convert tu jangan guna, memang jangan guna. Siapa guna, awak rugi je lah. Convert tu memang tak boleh guna punya. Saya pun tak tahu lah kenapa awak suka sangat guna convert punya. If you go through the MPM report, comment, every year, already mentioned many times, but every year still got many candidates use convert. But I don't know lah. So keyword is very important. Same meaning still cannot give you full marks, but keyword is very important. So ini saya kena will stuff that is not in syllabus come out in if the MPM itu buku hijau tu, the green books tu not mention, then it will not come out. Memang tak ada keluar punya. Only that green books mention come out. Tak mention, like one of the example cofactor lah, enzyme cofactor already memang remove. So memang dia tak akan keluar dekat exam. They already remove, they will not come out. Another one is biotechnology, semester 1. Biotechnology totally remove. So they never come out in that. At that. So memang tak ada dekat buku hijau tu, memang tak ada keluar. Is it possible to remind all topic detail in SPM? Yeah, possible. Memang possible. But but it's not study last minute. The most important thing. Not studying last minute. If you study last minute, sorry, no one can help you. Tak ada orang boleh bantu awak. Studying last minute, memang tak ada orang boleh bantu awak. You need to study starting next week. Memang starting next week, you need to study. Then you can master all the topic. If you memang like macam SPM, you only realize the tips. One of the important thing, SPM tips. Wah, trial banyak kan. Awak pun tahu SPM tips banyak. Tapi Stpm jangan realize tips. Memang Stpm, even though you go to tuition, there are no tuition teachers say the tips one. Dia tetap akan keluar. Tips ni memang keluar dekat Stpm. Tak ada tuition berani buat macam ni. Kerana MPM ni, saya dah tengok seolah biologi lah. 6 tahun lah, daripada 2020 sampai sekarang 2026 saya dah tengok lah. Tiap-tiap tahun MPM akan slap punya. Ya kan? Memang awak pun tak sangka kenapa dia keluar soalan macam ni. Like the semester 2. Memang dia keluar essay question dia keluar describe the structure of ATP. 3 mata atau 4 mata. Semua orang tak pasti. Saya pun tak pasti. Dia keluar. Memang dia keluar. Memang dia keluar. Keluar. Like paper chromatography, normally it come out objective one. Never come out in structural question. But last year, come out in structural question. Wah, semua orang terkejut. Saya pun terkejut. Semua orang asyik saya tanya-tanya. Mereka cakap terkejut. Kenapa terkejut? Tak pasti. Mereka tak baca. Itulah. So, tak ada tips sebenarnya. Memang you need to study from now or from next week. So, you can remember. If not, no lah. Kalau last minute, memang siapa pun tak boleh apa. Even though last minute, even though I give you free the notes, I give you the free to you also cannot remember. Saya bagi percuma untuk awak pun tak boleh remember punya. Kalau lu banyak, macam mana remember? Awak bukan komputer. Where I can find the manual experiment. Memang awak tak boleh cari punya. Itu hanya cikgu. Only your school teacher can download it from the MPM portal and give you only. Give you only. Is the old version actually still can lah. Actually still can. But for the biology experiment, don't need to worry lah. Very easy only. Very easy. Compared to chemistry, biology and chemistry more harder. Karena chemistry experiment dia step lagi susah, lagi kompleks. Tapi biology ni senang je, memang senang. Tak perlu risau lah. Tak perlu risau punya. Awak before the experiment, your school teacher will give you the manual one. Your school teacher will not last minute give you one lah. They will not takkan bagi esok kami buat eksperimen lah, saya bagi menu ni. Tak lah. Normally your school teacher will give you a week before lah. Ya. Tak perlu risau lah. Biology eksperimen ni memang senang je. Awak perlu risau chemistry. Chemistry lebih susah sikit. How to remember bio effectively? My way to remember it is to guna tangan salin. Especially the mechanism that if you just read the computer or read the book, read the note, you baca je, tak berapa punya. Kerana awak baca je, hafal je, esok awak akan lupa punya. Memang lupa punya. For me, if you want to remember more effectively, you need to write on the paper. Writing on the paper is most effective way. And then after you write, you already remember, then you hafal. Write. Hafal, lepas tu tulis. All the mechanism pathway punya. Macam mana awak boleh ingat ke tak? Ini salah satu cara saya lah. Jangan just tengok je. Tengok memang tak boleh punya. Tengok satu hari ni, lepas tu lupa esok. Memang. Kerana your brain is not computer. Your brain is human. Human brain memang tak boleh hafal selama-lamanya. So writing can increase your memorize. You writing, tulis, salin banyak kali. Lama-lama awak akan ingat punya. Ini cara saya lah. Not 100% same as schema, but the keyword. Memang keyword is very important. You need to remember the keyword. Of course you can build your sentence sendiri lah. But keyword, especially the verb and the scientific name, scientific terms, spelling of the scientific terms, the nouns, you need to remember. That one you cannot wrong. If you wrong it, then no marks. The first one, and then the second one, keyword is the verb. The verb that you use, the reaction name that you use must correct. My scientific, not convert, not change, not add, not like that. You need to mention the reaction terms. Where to find the past year Stpm questions? Okay, if you want to find Stpm question, as I mentioned, in the market, they have selling the past year book, but they already separate it. 2030 until 2019 is 90 is one set, and then after that they publish another one is 2050 until 2022 only. After 2022 they already not published. So after 2022, yeah, you can find it on my channel. Because I got collect it after every batch they did the exam. I request the paper, so you can find it but no answer lah. And the paper normally quality is very low lah, low lah, because they already conteng dekat sini dekat sana, so the quality is very low lah. But you already have question lah. You can find it on my channel. I already upload all the paper. If not mistaken, is from the 2020 lah. From 2020 onward, all semester have. But before 2020, sorry, I don't have. Before 2020, I only have books. I only have books. So yeah, I'm lazy to copy. Take a camera and scan it to publish to the book, because a lot of things because for now I also working. I not have much of time to do that. Yeah, so sorry lah. So but after 2020, my channel already have the all the past year lah. Yeah. Salin, copy lah. Of course, of whole full sentence lah. My meaning is full sentence. Before you copy, you have the own notes already. Ada nota sendiri punya. Nota tu memang dah ikut keyword punya. Keyword yang MPM nak. MPM nak punya. Bukan salin yang copy the wrong theory, the wrong keyword. So before you want to copy, you should know that each sentence have the keywords. The keywords at there. So that you copy is copy correct, not copy the wrong thing. So before you copy, you should already know what is the keyword. If you still don't know the keyword, find the keyword first. Find the keyword first. Find the keyword first. Then after you finding a keywords, you already know the keywords. Then you want to remember it, increase your memorization. Then you copy it. You write on the paper. That's all. I am not a teacher in government school. I am just a graduated student, and I also working at the private sector lah. I just take my part-time job as this as a part-time job as well lah. Yeah, okay. I am not working as government school teacher. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all. Any questions so far? I think I already answered all the questions. I see the chatbot. I think the chatbot also no question. Okay, already 10:15. If no question, I give you more 1 minute. 1 minute as well. Next. Okay, so again I just want to repeat again, this promo until 7 June only. So for those who are interested to join a tuition class next week, you can register here, and if you have any question, you just WhatsApp me about the class or notes and past year, all that. If you have any question, you just ask me, I will answer it. Okay, so yeah, any question? If no question, then I will end the live session. So thank you for you guys attending the live. attending the live. Take a time attending the live. So yeah, only left 3 days. You will go to enter the Form 6 journey. So for me, I wish you good luck and have a hope you guys can start to hardworking to do the uh, to have a class lah. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all for today. So if no question, then I will land the live now. So and the live is not recording because I use YouTube. So yeah, if you want to rewatch the live, then you just go to my channel, then rewatch je. So I will not no recording lah. So ini memang dah sendiri record dekat YouTube lah. So you just watch dekat YouTube je lah. Go to my channel, watch je. So kalau tak ada soalan, then that's all for today. So yeah, thank you for you guys joining and have a nice day and have a good rest. Bye.